the conflict, Jonathan, is larger this time and covers other,
Yes.
the Gulf states, for instance.
Yeah, so I guess right now the question really is how fast the GCC basically will either band together and probably try to stop Iran, or how to address this conflict. But I think for us here, the key word really is fasten our seatbelts. So it's really trying to do a lot of ways to save on energy, make sure that the supply chains are well kept so that there'll be no issue of hoarding and all, so that we can keep prices at bay, so to speak.
With the recent poor performance of the economy in the third and fourth quarter of last year, we were expecting some recovery in the first quarter. And if oil prices stay elevated, of course, that's going to have a knock-on effect on other things. How much do you think this will affect our growth as well as the inflation in the coming month?
Well, I think February inflation was 2.4. Most likely, the initial effect could probably for March, probably between 2.8 to around, probably at most 3%. But I'm projecting March to be at around 2.8%. Then definitely that will be driven by oil. One thing that we need to consider, that a 1 peso depreciation has very little transmission on inflation. So for every 1 peso depreciation, it's like 0.04%. So very little impact of the peso depreciation to inflation. So it's really more of the impact of oil prices, and then of course the traditional commodities like rice. But I think so far, in terms of inflation, I think it can still be contained. You have to understand, we have a band of 2 to 4%. And I think that can still the inflation expectations are still well anchored. So you have to remember that when we started the year, from a survival mode to probably more of probably normalizing spending on the part of consumers, no. But this time, with this situation where we're back to survival, so people will eventually need to anchor their inflation expectations. If we see lesser impact of this crisis, meaning we're seeing less of the war, then and hopefully in 2 to 6 weeks we get to see some more of resolution, then that's actually positive for everybody.
Well, of course, we're being optimistic that we're seeing, a resolution to the conflict at most in a month or two. But should this be prolonged, then we will be in serious trouble.
Yeah, definitely the recovery will take longer. In fact, I recall mentioning that my view for the growth for 2026 was 4.7%. So it's lower than what everybody or the consensus forecast of at least 5%, and probably inflation at around close to 3%. So these are basically more of anticipated in terms of a forecast, because it takes time for the government spending to normalize. So I'm most likely expecting that the impact of what the government have highlighted of over 1.4 trillion pesos in the big bold reforms will mostly, we will feel those effects probably towards the end of the second quarter. So it will take time. So of course, if we add this situation, definitely it will there will be a slight drag.